Hello and welcome everyone. It is times 5 XP right now on the Division 2, which means you can earn up to 1000 levels at times 5 XP, which is absolutely awesome. People love this event, and earlier on in stream I spoke to my viewers in a segment where I explained to them the build that I like to use and how I like to farm this event that I find to be most efficient. So I thought I'd record this segment I did from a stream and show it to you guys now in the video. So if you are taking part in this times 5 XP this weekend, hopefully this will be of benefit to you. I'll let this roll. Again, this was recorded live in stream earlier. I tried my best to keep it so it'd work well for a video, so I hope that it plays well. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment as always, and subscribe if you're new here. Enjoy the footage. Until next time, take care. Right, so 5 times XP event. Let's go over how I farm this. And we have 4 days of it. 5 times XP, 3 days, 12 hours left. You can get XP very, very, very quickly. And make sure you turn the Hollywood Global event on as well, because each level that you're going to get stars for the Hollywood Global event also. And with this, you can get some exotic caches or whatever you want from that vendor. I'll have a look at that soon. So we've got that turned on, which turns our modifiers off. That's a cost to our modifiers, but worth it for the extra rewards. And the build I'm using to farm this, if I just remove my webcam, I love this build for open world farming, because we're basically going to be doing open world farming and just going around activities, clearing them very quickly, so for some very, very quick levels. So this is the build I like to use for that. Loads of builds will work. I got the gunner specialization to work with the global event. We're going to get that out. Proc shields make people explode. Got the St. Elmo's. The others don't matter there. 4-piece striker, memento, and palisade chess piece. It's got 5 blue cores on it, 2 red cores on it, obliterate on the chest, all crit damage and crit chance as well on the chest, crit damage mods. One of my favorite builds I like using, especially for open world. Makes heroic very easy for me. Oh, even though I removed my webcam, let me do that instead. There we go. We removed the border. But yeah, that's the build I'm using for this. Again, we can't have modifiers on though, because we've got the global event on. If I was to go modifiers over the global event, I'd go Zealot for sure. And or you go to specialization one as well. I forget, advanced materials, is it? But yeah, easy levels. And then when you're farming the 5 times XP event, just go for whatever you're comfortable with. I like it on heroic and go with as many directives as you're comfortable as well. I hate the pistol one. I hate cold skills, so I'm not turning them on. But I'm going to have no regen, fog of war, special ammo. You'll obviously earn more XP if you have all 5 on though. But forget that. That's going to slow me down, and this is all about grinding fast XP. So with those two, I'll get more XP having that off, if I'm being honest with you. So that's how I've got it set up. And the area I love to farm, you can farm any area, but here down the tidal basin, you always get public executions popping up, and you always get propaganda broadcasts. These are the 2 best open world activities to do. They award good XP. Public executions are the best. Propaganda broadcasts are second best, but any open world activities are good. But you can see the XP 248 for an elite territory control, or I can do a public execution which would be faster for 403,000, and then propaganda broadcast 380,000. Every open world activity will be less than these two. The resource convoy there 225. If you wanted to, you could also mix this in with grinding control points as well. Like, they award good XP, but they take longer to do. Like, the most efficient farm is these. If you can keep on hitting public executions backed up by propagandas, that is the most efficient farm you can do. So I'm going to fast travel here now, get a few levels off these 3 that are available. Best thing about these as well, when you farm this area, by the time you've cleared the area, they start popping back up again. You can pretty much just keep going through this area. So with the global event on, anyone shiny, we're just going to shoot with the gunner. And it's going to be easy kills, easy XP. This build works better once you've got it warmed up, so get the striker stacks up, start getting the memento trophies, and then it starts to hit like a truck. Without the striker buffs, without the memento, It is a little bit weak, but once you start getting it warmed up, it's brilliant. Oh, I'm guessing the electric rounds also proc the Hollywood shield on the Almos, which is real good. What's great about this build as well is the 6 skill tier Crusader. And we're done. Just like that. As quick as that. 3 levels, I believe that will be. We just got 1 level before that message came up, and now another message will come up showing us some more levels. There should be 2 more to come. And there you go. 3 levels just for that. And then we can move on to the next one. We've got right next to each other another public execution. We'll go and do that one. And notice the global event stars as well per level. So this is why you want the global event on, because what we can do is just farm global event stars at the same time. And as they build up, we can then go and buy a lot of caches and earn some exotic components if that's what you want to do. I think it's 20 stars per 20 stars per exotic cache if I remember. But then there's other caches in there as well. You might want some other stuff which are cheaper. I just farm them and spend them all on the exotics. So we're at the next public execution now. Again, very easy. These are such easy activities. And with the modifier on, it makes it even easier, I think. Oh, might go down here. This is why I don't put cool skills on, by the way. Because I will take it down if I get flanked like that. And if I had cool skills on, I'd lose my revive hive every time I use my shield. And I don't want that. It allows me to make an error. So I can play very aggressive, and then once the revive hive's gone, I can take my time a little bit. There's the others. Oh, it won't let me. Let's try to switch to my specialization. It wouldn't let me with my shield. Let's try again. There we go. Where is he at? There he is. I heard you. There we go. Done. A little bit more trickier there because they're down. I have to be careful. But where is the hostage? Still very quick though. Very easy 3 levels. The hardest thing is trying to get up here, I think. No, there we go. So there's another 3 levels, and then we can move on to... There's a field propaganda. And already activities are popping back up where we just been. We've got some down there that we can do as well, but we'll do the propaganda broadcast. There we go. I love this. Look at that. There's paws in the air after the explosion. It's great when you get groups of them doing that. Someone else over here. Like that. Little stuff like that. I love it. Okay, 1 more wave. Probably gonna spawn down here as well, I imagine. And another easy 3 levels. Couldn't be easier even on heroic. We got another spawn to finish first. We done? We're done. So easy. This is my favorite way to farm this 5 times XP. I'll just keep on going around this area. And then if you wanted to, you could hit like the territory controls, but it's only 229. So instead, what I'd do is I'd mark the public execution. I'd just go straight to that because that's going to be 403. Remember that 403 is what's times by 5. It's just so easy. And you keep on clearing it. You just keep on getting lots of public executions back and propaganda broadcasts back. Like if you do this, you could do this and in one day you'd have your 1,000 levels. Quite easily. Like I think we're already on 9 levels already. I've been recording about 10 minutes. Solo's probably the best way as well. Like you could do this in a squad. But obviously you've got all the... It's gonna be harder in the squad. The balancing, the scaling rather, the co-op scaling. So solo's really easy, and if you play with friends, as long as they're confident, it's fine. So I was just using him to get my stacks up a little bit with my striker. Good thing about the shield, I guess. Easy stacking.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Where are they spawning from? Ah, hey, fog of war. There we go. And another one done. No need to show you anymore. I think you can see how easy it is. There's another level there, so there'll be 2 more once we've interacted with them. 3 levels every single time, and we've already filled out our bag. So, you know, I can't even be bothered opening all of these. They go up that quick when I'm doing this. So I normally just leave it and just poop them out and be done. But what we can do, like I said earlier, we can go back to the base. And we can also make sure we are spending our stars. So we can get a lot of global event stars while we're doing this weekend. Got to make sure, though, that before the weekend's over, you spend the stars. If the global event ends and you have not spent your stars, you will lose them. But if you come here to the global event vendor, this is where you can spend your stars on. So we've already earned 24 there. And that could get me an exotic cache. But there's legacy season caches. Optimization cache, named, recalibration, gear crafting, and weapon. Those legacy ones aren't too bad. I believe in there you have a chance to get system corruption gear, if I remember. I think system corruption was part of season 1 a long time ago. So I'm pretty sure that they're not the worst thing to get if you're looking to grind system corruption without going into the dark zone. But mainly I just use them for exotic caches. So at the end of the weekend, I'll make sure I spend all my stars and get a ton of exotic components. And if you're new to the game as well, what's really good about this is a great time to get your specializations all leveled up, because these specializations, like 165 across the board here, that is all done through levels. So you can smash out these this weekend with the ×5 XP event. You'll be in 3 levels every activity, and that's going to be 3 points here every activity. I think, is it 3 or is it more? I think every time you level up, it might actually be 3 points that you get, so that'd be 9 points every level, if I remember. I don't know, but you can get these done very, very quickly on the ×5 XP event as well, whether you're creating new characters, whether you are a new player of a new character. the time to focus these is also now. Yeah, that's how I do times 5 XP, chat. It's the build I use. It's how I do it. Very easy XP. Easy 1,000 levels in a couple of days. Take full advantage of it. It's a great event. And don't forget to turn the global event on to get the stars and get even more rewards.